Greetings, people of Earth and beyond. So if you haven't heard yet, Donald Trump is president. Whether you believe the apocalypse is coming tomorrow or you believe that your savior has arrived, either way, he's the new president of the United States.
POTUS, President of the United States.
I made this video a couple days ago, and basically it's just copying, in a way, what Jimmy Kimmel does on Live Witness News. Basically, I went to Hollywood Blvd, and I started interviewing people about the election. The only problem is, the things that I was telling them were not true. Not at all. These people did not care that it wasn't true. Instead, they wanted to give their opinions and show that they were knowledgeable. So whether you voted for Hillary or you voted for Trump, there were people on both sides who were misinformed. Anyways, good luck, America. Donald Trump has been talking about building a second wall.
For what?
A second wall?
Second wall?
He wants to build another wall.
Okay.
Between Canada and America. But he's going to charge more in taxes. Do you think that he should do that?
It's not going to work.
He said that he wants to fight for his base to be on Mount Rushmore because of all the good that he thinks he can do for America. Do you think that's good?
It's good for him, yeah. I'm sure he wants to do that.
Do you want that to happen?
No.
No? Donald Trump told the media that if anybody was caught defending him at a rally, that he would pay for their legal fees.
So if you see somebody getting ready to throw a tomato, knock the crap out of them, would you? Seriously. Okay? Just knock the hell. I promise you, I will pay for the legal fees, I promise.
Yeah.
Well, a man was caught beating somebody with an apple, and he's out on bail with his own money, but he's asking for Donald Trump to pay for the rest.
Yeah.
Do you think that Donald Trump should do it?
No, he shouldn't do it. The whole thing is wrong.
So for Hillary, part of the WikiLeaks?
Yeah.
Okay, in one of those emails it says that she planned to stop gun owners, she would cut them off, no more ammo. Do you agree with that?
Why not?
¿Por qué no los dos?
She told the press last week that she's considering having Bernie Sanders as her designated survivor because of her health issues.
Oh, I see.
Do you think that's a good idea?
Yeah. Yeah, Bernie is a good
And she's been in New York with DJ Khaled, Kanye West, and the Kardashian family.
Yeah.
And she wants to live stream her inauguration. Do you think that that's a good idea, or do you think that she's just trying too hard?
No, that's good. It's not bad. It's good.
It's
I think it's good, yeah.
All right, thank you, man.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay. Donald Trump is plan on the wall.
Ew.
He wants to,
Oh, they're building the wall?
yeah, no, he wants to do another one between Canada and America.
Okay.
But he wants to raise taxes 2 to 5% for everybody. Would you be willing to pay that in order to keep other illegals out?
Fuck no.
Donald Trump tweeted out that he would fight for his base to be on Mount Rushmore because of all the good that he thinks that he's going to do for America. Do you agree?
I think that's a dope-ass idea. I mean, that's probably some shit I do as president, so I'm not going to really disagree with him there.
Do you want his base on his up?
It'd be inspiring, man. If he made it that far to actually making that happen, that's an accomplishment. I'm like, fuck it, man. I'm going to go accomplish the world my damn self. If Donald Trump can do it, anybody can do it.
Donald Trump stated that if anyone was caught defending him at a rally, that he would pay for their legal fees. His friend Matthew Jones, who just got out of jail on bail from his own money, and he's calling Donald Trump out because he was at a rally and he beat somebody up with an apple, right?
With an apple?
With an apple. He was just like tired of it, so he beat him up with the apple, but he's trying to get Donald Trump to come and pay for his legal fees. Do you think Donald Trump should do that, or do you think the guy was too far?
Okay, well, the guy was too far, yes, but it was, sounds like it was a verbal agreement that Donald Trump, placed on record himself, so I think he should own up to it. As president, I think any president should be by their word and stand by the word and be about it. Sorry, Donald Trump, you got to pay for that man's legal.
Hillary's new policies just came out. Did you hear about the WikiLeaks?
Yeah.
WikiLeaks is basically all the emails that they'll be talking about. They came out, so people have been reading the emails, and one of the things that it says was she's going to stop gun owners from buying more ammo. She's going to cut them off. Do you agree with that?
Fuck Hillary.
She told the press last week that she was considering Bernie Sanders as her designated survivor. Do you think that would be a good idea?
Based off what I know so far about Bernie Sanders, yes, he sounds like a great guy. I haven't investigated him myself, but based off what people are talking about, cool. He'll put us in a position to try to do some good for our country.
Have you heard the Donald Trump's new plan on the wall?
Donald's new plan on the wall is Donald's new plan on the wall. You know why? Because Donald Trump wouldn't have the money to build half the wall.
He's been talking about a second wall between Canada and America. but he says he'll raise taxes 2 to 5%. Do you agree with that?
Hell,
Hell no. Okay. Donald Trump said that he would fight for his base to be on Mount Rushmore. He tweeted that out. Due to all the good he do for America, what do you think?
I think he looks like the Grinch stole Christmas with us today.
Donald Trump was asked in a Reddit AMA, Ask Me Anything, what his views were on the purge. And
Secret Service. You don't know it, man.
although he didn't completely agree with the purge, although Donald Trump didn't completely agree with the purge, he did say that there are a lot of moochers in the country that we should dispose of. What do you think?
He should dispose of himself.
Donald Trump stated that if anyone was caught defending him while at a rally, that he would pay for their legal fees. A man named Matthew Jones was caught with a bloody apple. Apparently he had beaten somebody. He just got out of jail on bail, but Donald Trump is saying that he might not pay his legal fees. Do you think Donald Trump should be held accountable, or do you think the guy went too far? Okay, so I got some stuff for Hillary too. So Donald Trump has a lack of understanding of what Snapchat is, and he says he wants to ban it in some states. Hillary Clinton says that she can upgrade the delete features on Snapchat. What do you think? What are your thoughts on it?
Genius.
It's in order to reach out to younger voters. Right. You heard about the WikiLeaks? In one of the emails, it did say she would prohibit gun owners from buying more ammo.
Because there should be a limit on how much ammo you should buy at one time.
She told the press last week that she is considering having Bernie Sanders as her designated survivor. Donald Trump has been talking about making a second wall between Canada and America, but it would raise taxes 2 to 5%. Would you pay that if it meant keeping more illegals out?
I think in the long run, it's worth it.
Donald Trump stated that if anybody was caught at a rally defending him, that he would pay for their legal fees. And a man named Matthew Jones was just caught with like a bloody apple. He's asking for Trump to make good on his word. Do you think Donald Trump should pay for his legal fees? Or do you think that Matthew went too far?
He hit somebody?
Yeah, he hit somebody with an apple.
Well, no, then he's responsible for his actions.
Okay, and then I have some stuff about Hillary too.
Okay?
Her new policies just came out. Did you hear about the WikiLeaks?
Yes.
In one of the emails, it did say that she was planning to prohibit gun owners from buying more ammo. She would put a cap on it, and she would stop them from buying more. She has yet to comment. What are your opinions on that? Do you think that she should be allowed to do that?
She is the biggest hypocrite if I've ever known one. Okay, she is going to stop to buying ammo, but yet at the same time, she is in favor of ripping out babies from the womb of a mother.
Right.
That's
Okay.
very contradictory.
She told the press last week that she has been considering Bernie Sanders as her designated survivor in the event that her health issue worsens. What do you think about that?
I mean, what she stands for and what Bernie stands for. I mean, it is just. It's no place for it. I mean, I'm not saying that Trump is perfect, but at least he stands for some, good moral issues. She's most likely not going to get into office.